Hello everyone, welcome to today's video tutorial. Today I'm going to be walking you through how to install this StackFood Multi Restaurant Flutter application using an amazing website called Canyon.net. So what you want to go ahead to do first is go to your preferred browser. I'm currently using Opera Mini. You can go to your preferred browser and just type in code Canyon.net. You're going to be seeing an interface just like this one. You can go ahead and search whatever you want to search, food vendor, application, you know, and then you can go ahead and click on the enter button. You're going to be seeing something like this, a bunch of Flutter applications where you can just download. So what you want to go ahead to do first is go through the application and see the features that are here and understand more about the application. So you can see some screenshots down here. So the first thing we're going to do right now is to add this script to cart. And once we do that, we're going to be seeing a pop-up. Okay, what's going on? Let me check. All right, so this is the pop-up, and here is just you've added this item to cart. The next thing you want to go ahead to do is to go to checkout. So going to checkout, you're going to be requested some credentials if you haven't added them already in order to make a purchase. But if you have, you can just proceed to make a purchase. In this video, we're not going to be proceeding with this go to checkout because we've already purchased the script, and we don't want to go ahead to do that the second time. It's a straightforward process. All you have to do is follow the prompts that come up or the pop-ups that come up along the way, and once you're done with that, your script is going to be downloaded. All right, so now that we have that out of the way, I want to show you how to get some tools in order to get your Flutter application running on your local machine, which is your laptop. All right, so head over to a new tab and search Flutter SDK. So I'm going to show you how to get that. Okay, so here we have docs.flutter.dev / get started / install. And this is Flutter's official documentation, and I'm going to be walking you through how to follow it step by step in order to get Flutter. So Flutter SDK is going to help you to run and build any Flutter application directly from your local machine. So the first thing to do is to choose your development platform. So development platform here for me is going to be Windows. You can select your own preferred development platform. And once you're done with that, you want to go ahead and choose your first type of application. And for me, our Stack Food Multi application is an Android app. So I'm going to go ahead and select the recommended Android application. So once that is out of the way, you now need to confirm your software requirements, operating system, development tools if you don't have any. And so you need to confirm all of this and make sure that it matches what you need in order to run Flutter SDK on your Windows device. So once that is out of the way, we want to go ahead to install the Flutter SDK. So there are two options here. So we want to go with this. So we say to install the Flutter SDK, you can use the VS Code Flutter extension or download and install the Flutter bundle yourself. So we're going to be going with this second option, how to download the Flutter bundle ourselves. This first option is to use VS Code, which is a straightforward process if you already have VS Code. All right. And so to proceed, we want to go ahead and download the installation bundle, which is by clicking on this. And once you click on this, your bundle, your stable version of Flutter is going to be automatically downloaded. So here you can see the SDK archive where you can see older or previous versions of Flutter, and then you can just download if that is what you're looking for. So the next step is to create a folder where you can install Flutter. So this location is going to be an external location directly in your C root folder. So simply this is how the finished SDK location would look like. So you have your C, which is your root folder, and you have your user folder. Inside your user folder, you have your username, right? So this folder contains a new folder, right? Mostly this is where you're going to see something like your platform folder and all that. So you want to go ahead and create a name called dev, or you can call it Flutter SDK. You can call it whatever it is you want to call it, that the name is unique to you. And inside that, you're going to extract your downloaded. So previously you have your downloaded Flutter SDK just the way it is, right? This is a zipped version. So once you extract it, it's going to be inside this dev folder, and it's going to be called Flutter. So now you have this as your finished SDK directory where it's stored. Now that is out of the way, we want to go ahead and update our Windows path variable. And to update our Windows path variable, we want to go to our Windows, this pressing this command, just this command, then you're going to get to open your environment variables, and then you can click on environment. Just follow this path to get into your environment variables. The end product is to get inside these environment variables. So once you're in there, what you want to go ahead to do is inside the user variables, you want to create a new path. So there are two things. If this path already exists, you just want to go ahead and edit the environment variable path. But if it doesn't exist, you want to go ahead and create a new one. And then let's go back here. Let me show you. Um, so this is your finished directory path, and then inside this folder you're going to see something like a bin folder, right? Go inside that bin, copy the directory path of that bin, and then you're going to be pasting it when you create this new, or probably you're editing it. This is how it's going to look like: Flutter dev bin, right? So that is where you're going to be pasting this path. You just paste it, click OK 3 times, and then you're good to go. Now Flutter can be accessed anywhere in your local machine. Now the next thing I want you to get is VS Code, because we're going to be using VS Code throughout this application for the course of this video. Alright, so VS Code, and the way you're going to get that is open a new tab, go to code.visualstudio.com/download. Now here is a site where you can download your VS Code for different options. You have Windows, you have Mac, and other options like that. So we're going to be going through Windows, and we're going to select Windows, either Windows 10 or 11, depending. Your download is going to begin right away. Once your download begins, you want to go ahead and select the directory where it should be stored. Okay. Once you've selected where it's supposed to be stored, your download is already there. What you want to go ahead to do is to open your VS Code. And I'm going to do that. Once you open your VS Code, you're going to open the script, the downloaded script, which is our StackFood Multi Restaurant application. And we're going to run it in our VS Code. So let's go right into it. So this is how our application looks like at the time. So I had a couple of challenges, and most of you might also have that challenge. The current SDK version I was using as at the time was 3.5.4. So I modified it to use FVM, which is Flutter Manager. Okay. So now what you want to go ahead to do is to run the following commands. For most of you, you're going to first of all start with Flutter clean. All right. Once you're done cleaning the project, you want to go ahead and Flutter pubget. For most of you, you just need to start with Flutter pubget. So this is going to get all dependencies and packages all we needed. And then once that is done, let's run our application. So we just run the command Flutter run. Okay, so this is how our application is after running. So you just need to select your language. This is next. You want to select a country. You can go with zero, whatever the number is, and then you want to go ahead and add your password and remember me. This is how our application looks like, and that is how to install any Flutter script from codecanyon.net. Thank you very much, and see you next time.